we doing out there, all you viewers to play later? Hope you're having a great day today. You know what? I generally screwed this up, and I really want to give credit to our unofficial sponsor of the channel. So before we get into the fun, here's a quick message by them. Hey, all you viewers to play later, how we doing today? I know, new month, we have a new unofficial sponsor of the channel. Copper Johns is joining the family for the month. I will be integrating this video in some upcoming ones. Guys, seriously, you've gone to cons, Adapticon just finished up. You know that maybe you want to have that slanishly fun, but man, you got Nurgle's rot. Dude, Copper Johns got you hooked up. They got beard oil, they got beard butter, they've got beard wash, they've got, bar soaps. They've got everything you need to take care of your body. They've got supplements and other great things. Look down below in the description box. You're going to see a link right to their, right to their web store. Check them out. Let them know I sent you. You will not be disappointed by anything you buy from them. Wasn't that kind of cool? I seriously recommend these guys. They are phenomenal. But he is here. All right, he's here on the channel. I don't play Blood Angels. I never have, never plan on it. Hang on. Oh, Kid Uprising, you gotta love it. But like I said, I have no clue, no want to play them. But dude, I have to admit, when I first read about him, obviously we're gonna take a look at Warhammer's Horus Heresy Dominon Zephon. Dominion is more of a title, because I've seen Dominion with other people. But when I first read about him in the Siege of Terra, I was like, holy crap, they just created a badass and killed him off in the first book. It was rather speaking to me how a Remembrancer was crying over him and just dying and didn't even realize she was talking to Sanguinius, who essentially sealed him in a stasis pod so he could get help later on, and Sanguinius was crying and bawling about Dominion. And I loved how Sanguinius was like, yeah, you can escort him, to the final spot. And the Remembrancer was like, who the hell is that? And another Blood Angel was like, do you not know the angel? But after reading more and getting on to, I think it was the beginning and the end, or the beginning of the end, one of the final two books by Dan Abnett, with him going side by side with Fafnir Rand, clearing rooms and just brutal hand-to-hand combat, I knew I wanted to bring him in just to paint him. Now, there's the back of the box for those of you who want to see. And I am going to say it like this. If you want to get him and make him something different in your force, that is way cool. Paint him up however you want. That is the beauty of this hobby. You have the freedom to do that. And that is phenomenal to me. I love the fact they put color ideas on the very back of the box. I went pretty much stock with mine, so I left him basically these colors, but I put my spin on the Blood Angel Red. I like how it turned out. I'll show you in a moment. I used some simple, bold, striking colors in order to get that moving. Now, like everything else with GW, okay? All right, only one spray. Oops. Oh, that's right. I got two, well, what's weird is everything comes on a spur. I got two big bases, and sorry, I totally forgot about that, all right? The only spare part that I had was I went with a helmeted head other than the bare-faced Dominion Zephon head. So there's that little bit. Yeah, you stay down there for a moment. Really easy to follow instructions. The only thing is you have to be careful because some of these parts are really small, and getting super glue in the right place, and I'm not talking gel, I'm talking glue, depending what you use, it could be runny, and you don't really want to scar up your whole model with glue streaks. I like the fact they made his jump pack really fancy-like, and it's a great feel to this miniature. There's mine. Alright, hopefully that, fills in pretty good. I did something different with the eyes that I've never done before. I got, oh god. It's a freaking gray, like Celestia or something like that. It's a really light gray, and just put dots in the eyes, and I think I used moot green or something like that for the eye lenses, because normally I just go red, but red on a Blood Angel, that's just gonna blend, I went through with about 9 different red things on the red itself, with a couple washes. I just tried to keep it as simple as possible, And yes, even with the little gemstones, I just went with a one splash of purple. I know, on his hands, well, the mechanical hands, he's got the Blood Angel red stuff, but I thought it looked out of place. So I just gave him the whole mechanical, thing going on. I wish, I don't know, maybe I'd done something different than the base, because it looks out of place with him just jumping over a big concrete block. But then again, it is the Siege of Terra. Everything is destroyed. The ground is bubbling. Oceans have been evaporated. There is a big pestilence cloud all over the place. So it's supposed to look just gnarly as you know what. Now with that shoulder pauldron up there, I did not do the skull, a skull color. I left it like that brassy thing. But I did fill in that little parchment thing. One of these days I'm going to get a really, really, really fine Sharpie or something so I can make marks in there, because honestly, trying it with a paintbrush, I'm like a monkey fucking a doorknob. I really, truly am. I went with the standard stuff on the power sword that I've been doing about the metal blue with apothecary white for the lightning bolts and highlighting it with Frostheart. I was really nervous to paint him. I really, really, truly was. I really, truly have to give a lot of credit to Games Workshop and the War Hipster. Both of those guys. After watching their videos a couple times, I felt more confident and more like I had a great ability to get in there and do it. So that is part of the ultimate fun of this hobby. Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid to get in there and try. Because your painting skills are only going to get better. Your modeling skills are only going to get better. Your terrain skills are only going to get better. You will improve with time. Put in the time and you will see the rewards. I'm able to do things now that I could have never ever done before. Now granted, there's a better quality of paint. There is a more variety of paint. I never had contrast paints. I never had technical paints. I never had any of those. I had the old GW stuff, the ones that look like the little bolter shell with the unscrew top that I swear to God, you know how paint gets into every crevice? And if you didn't have a paint pot that looked like you were gnawing at it like a hungry dog on a frickin', ham bone, you know what I'm talking about. I thought it was revolutionary when I got into Vallejo for their game colors with the little dropper tops, and everything seemed to change from that point. But what I have now is just phenomenal. You too can do simple stuff like this. Just put in the time. You've got it. Now, we are at the best part of the video for me. Seriously, we really truly are. As much as I love showing off that miniature, I learn more from this part right here. I want to know your questions, comments, love, hatred, and anger. All that fun stuff right down below. Have you painted up Dominion Zephyr? Whoop, there he is on the floor. Have you done a lot with the Horus Heresy? I mean, how do you feel about quality of paints now as a while ago? How do you feel about your quality as a painter? These are things I'd love to know, because I always want to improve. And I have no problem bugging the crap out of other people and going, dude, how'd you do that? Because if you don't ask, you're not going to get. If you don't ask, you're not going to learn. And if you're not learning, why are you even here? That's my honest opinion, is why are you even here? But if I made you... Chris don't talk no good today. If I made you laugh, made you cringe, made you smile, made you do any of that during this video, pretty sure that I did. Please hit that big old thumbs up. It's only going to show love and support for the channel, and that is always appreciated. But there we go, guys. My quick look at the Horus Heresy Dominon Zephon Blood Angel. I want to thank you so much for watching this one. I hope you're having a great day today, a safe day today, and I can't wait one day to meet all of you across the tabletop.